it's Susururu
and Marvin,
and we are
Say What TV.
And we're sitting here with the lovely Nicky Martinez.
Yeah,
Hi guys. Which I have to say was our most viewed video.
Yeah,
it was. And this is why, number one, she's the shit. Number two, she has such an amazing mind and such great things to say that we wanted to bring her on the first of the year to kind of give us some guidance on what 2016 is bringing us.
Some insight.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. But Nicky is just a messenger. Whatever Nicky tells you on a personal level, do the opposite. My words of wisdom come from spirit, so therefore that's why they're so wise and so old and so way past me. But thank you so much, and I really appreciate you guys having me back. I love it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun having you on the
Yeah, it was. And apparently we really like the pool scene.
Yeah.
So we brought her back to
and I tried to get them out of my tub this time.
This is Paradise Island.
Got David in the background.
Yeah, don't miss David and his P9.
Shh. We'll blur that out.
So Nicky,
What's going on?
what is going on? Well, first of all, let's talk about some really exciting stuff you were telling me that's happening for you professionally. Tell me a little bit about what's going on this month.
Okay, well, this month is a big month for me. I actually am filming a pilot for my own reality TV show. And I don't know the name yet. It's a work in progress. And I'm very excited about it because I feel that this is going to help me get my message across to many more. And possibly help others understand their gifts as well. And think, okay, well, she's pretty normal. I'm not going to say I'm super normal. But she's pretty normal. That means that, it's not that bad.
Right.
And kind of teach them how it's done and how you could kind of balance your abilities with your normal life. So it's like mixing the paranormal with the actual normal. So I guess it's fun.
Is there really a thing called normal?
I think it's overrated.
Yeah, I don't think there's
Normal's overrated.
Yeah.
I'm far from normal.
I think we all are.
But this isn't the first time that someone's approached you for a show.
No, I do get approached on a regular basis. The thing is, I'm very selective in how I want to portray myself. I don't want to be taken as a joke.
Right.
I don't want to be mocked because what I do is very serious. I have to deal with not only channeling messages from loved ones that have passed over, but as well as helping people make really big decisions in their life. And if I just make one wrong move, I could pretty much ruin somebody's life.
Right.
So it's a very with these great gifts and talents comes very big responsibility. And I'm just happy that I'm able to do it.
Isn't that what they say for the superstars? I mean, the superheroes, with great strength comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
That's me, Super Nicky.
Right, super.
So it's very rewarding, and I do like for people to be able to see that there's other sides to it. I'm not only a psychic medium, but I'm a human as well, and I have to deal with day-to-day things. I have a child, and trying to live a normal life, and it's really not normal when it's being interfered by spirit or people needing help. So I guess that will show a little bit about what it's like in the day of Nicky, which isn't always easy.
You think that's how the show will run?
Yeah, we have a few concepts that we're working with. Not exactly sure which one we're gonna full throttle go, but of course it's gonna have to do with the paranormal.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and with me, it's what you see is what you get. So you'll be seeing the real Nicky.
Yeah, this is true.
Is there anything that surprises you anymore?
No, actually, I was speaking to a friend the other day because nothing even scares me anymore. I've gotten to the point that I'm just like almost emotionless, and it's not that I'm emotionless. I'm a very emotional and sensitive person, but nothing shocks me. So I don't really get scared or anything like that. But the other day I had a near-death experience, and my life flashed before my eyes. A frog landed on my back.
Oh my God.
And I died. I died, and I call my friend, and I'm like, oh my God, seriously, my life flashed before my eyes. She's like, oh, okay, so you're scared? You're not scared of anything? Like, you talk to dead people, like, you know, you do all these things.
But then a frog jumps on your back.
You performed exorcisms, and your life flashed before your eyes because a frog landed on your back. I'm like, yes. And she's like, that's not normal.
Oh,
and I'm like, I'm not normal. But you see, frogs and lizards, that's pretty much it. That's the only thing that's going to get a rise of me.
Oh gosh.
Anything else, like, I will hear a shattering glass, and I won't even, like, flinch. It's just like, what? Who's there?
Right.
What's going on? What do you want now? It almost gets to that point, and you know, you never know. Like, everybody always asks me, what's a day in your life? I have no idea. We'll see what happens when I wake up. Like, I don't know how the day is gonna take me, because at the same time, having all these abilities, there's a downside to this, and the downside is I can't read for myself. Like, it's just no personal gain comes from that. So I pretty much wake up in the morning and have to see what's coming. So I tell people, hey, you guys are lucky. At least you have me, your pocket psychic, that's gonna
So
give you the
have
answers.
to go to another medium.
And I have a close group of friends, and they're actually readers as well, and I trust them very much. So whenever I get to that point, then it's like, okay, I kind of need help with this, and tell me what your view in is, because what happens is that as a person, when you're involved in it, it's very hard for you to grasp anything, because you're putting your emotion into it. If, like, by any chance, yes, there's like some big decision I need to make, I can get the answer to it, but it's hard because of the fact that I have to view this reading, so-called reading, as if I was reading for somebody that's not me. Removing all attachment, removing anything to do with that situation. So it would be like if I was reading for Marvin. So I would see it as if I'm reading for Marvin with the situation, you know, but with the name Nicole.
Right.
So it is difficult, and people are like, well, if you're a psychic, then why haven't you won the lottery? It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Trust me, I would have played and I would have won, but there's not supposed to be personal gain. We're here as messengers. We're here to help others. And luckily, there's many more people like me in the world, and they're able to assist me in my time of need.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. They assume, well, oh, if she's so psychic, then why did she win the lottery? Hello, because that's not how life works.
Right.
Even if I'm not psychic, I'm not going to give you the lottery numbers either, because that's not my job to do.
Right.
You know, the lottery is a lottery. It's a gamble. Come on, people.
So you have a purpose.
I have, it's my life purpose, and people ask me if I get used to it, and you don't ever get used to it because you just don't.
Yeah, I can imagine
And
that. Yeah.
you know, every situation's different. Every channeling is different. Any session is different, because you don't know what's gonna come through. You don't know how, you know, a person's gonna react, or so on and so forth. But will I ever get used to it? I don't think. When I was little, I really dreamed of being a psychic medium.
Right.
That definitely was not in my itinerary. But being that it's my life purpose and it's what I have to do, I've come to terms with that, and I'm okay with that, which I wasn't for a very long time. And I just give it my all, and I do what I gotta do.
Yeah. That's the name of your book, right?
Quick Steps to Your Life Purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has helped a lot.
What?
What's the name of it? Quick Steps for Your Life's Purpose.
Your life purpose!
Listen! But
Marvin could not get it to save his life when we're doing
the
TED
first
Talk.
time,
yeah, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
55 takes later, maybe.
So tell us, I know last time we had you on, you talked about 2015 being a transitional year, I think is what you said. So 2016 brings a whole lot of
everything
stuff coming our way. So tell us, can you give us a little overview of what to expect?
Okay, so the good thing is 2015's over.
Right.
Yeah?
Which was a pretty crappy year, if you ask me.
But it was really quick, too.
It was fast.
It was fast.
But it was, like, torturous. And it happened to anybody I came across. It was just, like, from 1 second, one thing, then boosh, like, everything was just spinning, and it would be like a 360, and then, you know, it was just like, it was flipping. It was just traumatizing. I know from my personal experience, and I know from everybody that I've encountered, and all of my clients, that it's been very, it almost has made us emotionally raw. Like, we're like exposed after 2015. We're like, what do we do now? I am raw. Like, just pour some acetone on me and set me on fire kind of raw.
Yeah.
Right.
So 2016, I do have to give the warnings that it's very busy, very, very busy year, especially the first 6 months. The first 6 months, it's gonna be like you don't have time to stop. You need to make sure you have that little extra time for yourself because you're gonna lose it.
Yeah.
And the reason why is that everything's going in such a fast pace that, like I was speaking to you guys before we actually started the interview, and I was letting you guys know that 2014 sucked too. 2015 was crap too. So what we kind of put aside to actually deal with face to face, whether it be projects, whether it be problems that we've been putting aside, we're actually going to deal with them this year.
This year.
So there will be a lot of anything that was pretty much like on a standstill. It's going to be on a more kicked up level that everybody's going to be like, what the heck is going on?
That's good to hear.
A few months ago, I wasn't doing shit, pardon my words, and now I can't even stop to go to the bathroom.
Wow.
So that's the positive aspect of it because we're going to get a lot done. We just have to make sure that we're smart enough to know, okay, we need a little time for ourselves because you can't overdo yourself. You will drive yourself insane. You cannot do that. So just little whatever, spa days, whatever you want to do, have a nice glass of wine, a bottle, whatever. Just, get it done. Get it done. But there'll be a lot of traveling as well. I do feel that there will be, maybe, who knows? I would like to do a poll at the end of the year with the airports. Because I have a feeling that there's going to be even more movement this year in traveling aspects and stuff like that. A lot of partnerships. So there'll be a lot of rekindling relationships. What I mean by rekindling doesn't so much mean what it meant last year, like people from the past coming in, because we did have a lot of that last year. There was a lot. Since we had Venus in retrograde, Venus will actually bring people from the past into our lives, which sometimes is not the best thing because if you stop to think about it, they're not in our lives for a reason. They serve their purpose.
Right.
What Venus does, it shakes everything up and it'll try to confuse you. So it'll bring people that are no longer really necessary and they'll
Did it
just
happen to you? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, trust me, it happens. But that luckily that only happens every 2 years, so we're good for another 2 years.
Good.
When it comes to that. But what I mean by rekindling your relationship is like with your current partners. Maybe last year was so stressful that you may have kind of lost that little spark, and the energy of this year will help you reignite that.
I see that already.
Yeah, you were just saying that.
Yeah, it's a lighter feel. The year has a lighter feel to it. Last year was very heavy on our energies.
Yeah.
So this one has a lighter feel, and it's gonna be good. Just hold on for the roller coaster ride, or hey, put your hands up. Who knows? Whatever.
Right. That's what I'm doing. I'm just like I'm
there.
I'm up
I am riding the waves.
Right. I'm ready. Well, it's so crazy because everything you said, I'm literally listening to you. I'm like, yes, yep, already feeling it. I'm just like, how am I going to manage all of that? And for me, I have a really hard time slowing down and having time for myself. So that's me.
I like the way you put it, how this year is light. Because with you saying that 2015 was heavy, it was.
It was very
heavy.
The reason why the year was so heavy is because there was so much not great stuff going on that the energy that we exude energy. So if our energy is all out of whack, then the atmosphere is going to be kind of out of whack as well. So being that this year has kicked off in such a positive note, the energy is lighter. Yeah. So and since everybody's going to be so busy that they're not really going to have time to sit there and really think of all their problems, their energy field actually clears up. So in reference to what you were speaking of, that it's being so fast paced and stuff like that, like I said, it is crucial that we take time to ourselves, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just zone out, because you will have a mental breakdown, and there's not enough Xanax in the world that's going to help you with that. So it's a matter of just, it doesn't mean slow down and be like a turtle. No. You do your stuff, but make sure that you dedicate at least 10 minutes to yourself, whether it's just to take a hot bubble bath, or whether it's just to have a drink, or whatever makes you feel like you're calming down. And that just program your mind to whenever it starts at that, let's say those 10 minutes that you want to relax, or however long you want to relax, program your mind to a point that when a thought comes in your mind, and it's a relaxing time, you're not supposed to think at this point, you just like picture a big red stop sign. Stop, erase, get it out of your mind. Some people like to use a chalkboard. They'll see the thought written in the chalkboard. Get the eraser, erase it. And then if you do that long enough, you will actually train your brain on how to, by itself, stop the thought pattern. Because a lot of people have that issue even when it comes to sleeping. They can't sleep because at this time is when they want to think about everything that they didn't think about all day.
Right.
So it's a mixture of, when you start training yourself like that, the first few times you actually have to picture the stop sign and all, you know, whether a chalkboard, but eventually your mind kind of gets used to it. And you could even do like trigger words for yourself, you know, that will help you know that when you say that word, it's time to clear. That and meditation and pretty much anything that'll get you. Oh, another thing, for those of you who don't know about chakras, it is very important this year to have your chakras cleared and aligned. Yes, you could go to people that do that for you. Many people do offer these services, but for those of you that maybe not, they can't afford that. You know, there's very easy things that you can do. You can access these meditations to help you with your chakras online for free. So if you go into YouTube, you could do a chakra alignment. Many people don't know that these chakras are energy points. Each chakra has a purpose. So if that energy point is blocked by any chance, it's not rotating correctly, then wherever that chakra is at, it's going to affect certain things in your life. So, and then there's people that have never cleansed their chakras and they've never balanced them. So go figure. If your chakras are coming up your body, they're supposed to be all aligned. Like if there was a rod in between them, they're supposed to be rotating. Let's say 2 of your chakras get unaligned. So one's to over here, nothing's going to work out. I tell everybody, you don't have to do it every week. Right. You do not have to. I have to do it almost on a daily basis because of what I do for a living. Imagine I'm dealing with everybody's energy and everybody's clinging on to my energy. But if you could do it once in a while, it should be good for a while. And you'll feel way better. You'll be able to focus more. You'll be able to sleep better. You'll be able to function better. And people don't understand that there's just so many little things that we can actually do ourselves in order to grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And we have like all the tricks in our hands. We just have to remember to use them, and we have to have people that can tell us, hey, listen, why don't you try this? Because a lot of people aren't educated with that. Now, luckily, we're in the new age and people are more open to it. Back in the days, nobody wanted to hear it. But now that we're in age of Aquarius, it's like, oh, it's cool. And they jump on the bandwagon.
This is the dawning of the angel Aquarius. Angel Aquarius.
This is crazy, okay? This is how we work. I literally thought it. He started singing it.
I think I'm not the only psychic medium in this set.
Come to us. So can we ask what you see for Say What TV this year? Do we want to hear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this year is going to be very, very positive. Not because I kind of like them, but because it really is.
We never met her before in our lives.
I don't even know these people. I used to be blonde. I'm a new person now. It's one of my alter egos.
This is true.
This is my alter ego.
Yes. That was Nicole. This is Nikki.
Exactly. That was Nicole. This is Nikki.
We just met Nikki.
Nikki's fun. So I do feel that everything that I said pretty much incorporates into what you guys are going to be going through at this point. This is going to be very fast paced. It's going to pick up very, very quickly. And yes, you guys have had it on for a certain amount of time, but you haven't been able to fully focus all your energy on it. So it kind of pertains to that whole, you know, you've had projects and stuff like that you really haven't been able to give it your 100%. And
it's been since 2014, so for 2 years.
So like 2014.
It's like
last 2 years.
Yeah.
It's like chugga.
Well, this year's going to be
choo-choo.
I think I can.
This year it's I can choo on the speedway.
I'm excited.
So a lot of good things, and you'll be meeting a lot of cool people, and it'll be expanding, and soon they're all gonna know who we are, and I'm gonna bring them on my show to make cameos.
Yeah, because we're fun.
Yay!
So this is the fabulous Nicky Martinez, Susururu,
and Marvin,
and we are
Say What TV.
Choo choo.